Conventional AI has no memory. Here's the dangerous flaw every developer misses. Chat ends, memory vanishes. Your AI resets to 0 every single time. That's a core architectural failure. You are handing users an amnesiac tool. They cannot have complex, evolving conversations or execute real business processes. We fix this not with prompts, but with engineering. We are building persistent, intelligent state machines that remember everything. You are not just building chatbots. You are orchestrating intelligent agents that learn. Every interaction, every outcome, permanently enriches a central state. This persistent memory transforms simple tasks into evolving business logic. Your AI now has context, history, and purpose. It is the difference between a one-time query and a true collaborative partner that grows smarter with each session. Have you ever faced the frustration of an AI that forgets your last instruction? How do you build an assistant that truly understands a complex, ongoing project? Stateless models hit a wall, forcing you to repeat everything. This isn't just inconvenient, it breaks the core promise of a collaborative, intelligent agent. We fix that today. Stateless models cannot hold context. Your assistant drops crucial details between steps, making complex tasks impossible. You are left stitching together fragile chains of API calls. That barrier ends now. You will engineer persistent memory, creating agents that learn and reason across an entire conversation. This is the architectural shift from simple prompts to true, autonomous intelligence. Your complex task just failed again. The model forgot its own logic. This isn't a prompt failure, it is an architectural failure. A state machine solves this. You design the memory structure, the agent's decision loops, and its persistent reasoning. You are not just calling an API, you are engineering a thinking system with recall, and that changes everything. Forget chatbots, your AI needs memory to be truly intelligent. So, how do you connect these LLM calls intelligently? You don't just let them run wild. You control the flow. Each node is a decision point, a state transition. This is what creates true memory and reasoning, allowing your AI to tackle complex tasks with a plan, not just react. Think of each edge as a conductor, not just a wire. It evaluates the state, the memory, then executes conditional logic. This intelligence dictates the exact path forward, turning a static graph into a dynamic, reasoning engine. You are not building pipelines anymore, you are engineering the decision-making cortex of your AI agent. Now, this is the magic. That persistent state becomes fuel for intelligent decisions. A single step does not just do a task, it reasons about the entire history. The agent examines the accumulated memory and asks, given everything we now know, what is the single most correct action to take next? This is true agency. Now, look at the architecture. It's a persistent, cyclic graph. Every interaction updates a shared state object. This creates a continuous loop of action and memory, transforming your workflow from a simple script into a reasoning system that learns and adapts with each execution. And that shared state isn't a black box. LangGraph provides a real-time visualizer, letting you watch the AI's reasoning process unfold step by step. You can see exactly which path it takes, inspect the data at each node, and pinpoint failures instantly. This transforms development from guesswork into a precise, observable engineering discipline. AI is failing because it forgets you after every single conversation. Now, your AI loses the thread. You need a single source of truth that persists between steps. That's the state schema, a master blueprint. Define your data types and rules upfront. Every message, every tool call, every piece of context lives here. This enforced structure is what gives your agent a real, working memory. But think of these state variables as the agent's core memories. Each node you connect acts like a specialized brain region, reading and updating this shared mental workspace. It's how your assistant recalls the entire conversation, not just the last thing you said. You are not just building steps, you are engineering persistent, intelligent thought. Now, the magic is in how you connect them. Conditional edges act as decision points within your AI's logic. Based on the state of its memory, you can intelligently route the workflow, creating dynamic paths and loops. This is how you build sophisticated, nonlinear reasoning that truly mimics intelligent thought processes. But once you have designed that stateful logic, you cannot just draw it. You need a production-ready system. This is where compilation takes your abstract graph and transforms it into a single, robust, and executable program. This executable is what runs your actual AI workflow, handling state transitions, calls to models, and conditional routing at scale. But a program that can crash is useless. This is the difference between a prototype and a reliable system. Checkpoints are your safety net. They persist your workflow's exact state at key moments, giving you resilience. If a step fails, you don't start from scratch, you resume from the last saved checkpoint, ensuring continuity and durability under any load. Most AI agents are one-hit wonders. Let's build memory that lasts. Memory means context. Right now your agent is a goldfish. We fix that with LangGraph's state graph. You will define a state schema, then persist it across the entire customer journey. This isn't just a session, it is a continuous, intelligent thread. Watch how the agent now remembers every detail, making each interaction smarter than the last. But routing is just the beginning. Now, your agent thinks. It pauses, evaluates, and decides the next best action in real time. We are wiring in actual reasoning. You'll see the agent loop back, ask clarifying questions, and use new answers to refine its entire approach. This is the moment your static workflow becomes a dynamic, thinking engine. Watch it reason. Now, your agent evolves from logic to learning. With LangGraph's memory, every customer interaction adds to a growing intelligence. Watch as it recalls past tickets, personalizes its approach, and builds context that makes each new conversation smarter. You are not just solving problems, you are crafting an experience that improves itself. This is true AI craftsmanship. So we give our agent a spine. It no longer just processes, it decides. When a query exceeds its complexity threshold, it automatically flags the conversation and routes it to a human specialist. This seamless handoff prevents frustration and ensures that the critical issue lands with the right expert. You've built an intelligent triage system. Now watch it finish. Our agent analyzes the resolved conversation, generates a structured summary, and autonomously closes the ticket in your support system. It does not just think, it executes the entire workflow end-to-end. This is the power of a persistent state machine, building an assistant that truly operates and completes real-world tasks. AI's amnesia is crippling. Here's how to make agents that truly evolve. Forget simply watching your code run. You need to see its mind at work. When your state machine branches, you are blind. Visualizing the execution path isn't about debugging code, it is about debugging the AI's reasoning. You see the decision tree it walked, not just the error it hit. This turns a black box into a transparent, steerable intelligence. Watch each thought unfold. See the precise moment the AI chooses a tool or recalls a fact. This visibility shows you why it succeeded or got stuck, giving you the power to intervene, correct, and optimize the logic itself. You are not just tracing steps, you are auditing the intelligence in motion. This is the command center for your AI's mind. Watch the reasoning materialize in real time, exposing every calculation and memory retrieval. You now have surgical access to the cognitive process, allowing you to directly tune its logic. This trace does not just show you the path, it reveals the very nature of the intelligence you have built. Think of infinite loops as your AI getting trapped in a mental echo chamber, repeating the same broken thought. Your debugger is a cognitive lifeline, revealing where the logic circles back on itself. You will spot the dead-end recursion instantly and reroute its reasoning with precision, turning a stalling thought loop into a clear path forward. Now, you are staring at an unresponsive workflow. It feels like the AI has hit a wall. But these silent failures aren't dead ends, they are clues pointing to missing information or unexpected data formats. You will diagnose the gaps, supply the missing context it craves, and watch as your stalled logic suddenly snaps into motion, executing flawlessly. Forget one-off AI chats. Build agents that evolve and learn from memory. Stop building isolated, smart agents. True intelligence emerges from conflict and collaboration. Connect specialized models into a competitive team. Force them to debate, critique each other's work, and refine a final answer through structured disagreement. This is how you move from a single expert to a dynamic, self-correcting system. That's the real power of LangGraph. But what happens when that debate reaches a deadlock? When even your expert agents cannot agree? This is where the system itself must pause and ask for help. How do you architect a state machine that knows when to step back, bring in a human, and then seamlessly resume its automated reasoning? That's the key to robust, real-world AI. Now imagine it's days later, and your workflow needs to recall that entire interaction to continue. How does state persist? LangGraph models memory itself as data flowing through your graph, enabling agents with true recall across arbitrarily long sequences. This unlocks complex, stateful operations that feel almost alive. Now, think of the next major evolution. Your AI agent steps outside its mind, capable of reaching into the real world. Through external APIs, it can pull live data, trigger business processes, and connect to enterprise systems, turning intelligent decisions into concrete actions. This transforms your workflow from a thinking entity into an active, operational force. This unlocks true enterprise automation. You gain persistent memory across conversations, maintaining context, user profiles, and historical states. This means your agent does not just react, it learns, adapts, and manages complex, long-running business processes with full continuity. Suddenly, it is a reliable system, not a disposable chat session. That's operational intelligence in action.